If you see life simply for what it is, you will effortlessly navigate through life. All these things will not even be an issue in your life.
Being a college student, we live in dorms and hostels, and we're surrounded by people day in and day out. And with people comes opinions and ideas. So, for instance, let's say I got up in the morning and I got ready for class and I'm about to leave, and one of my friends joins me, and she casually comments that your hair doesn't look very good today. Like, what's wrong with it? So, some of us are of the type that we will rush back to our rooms and just fix it somehow. Might mean that might even mean that we are late for class. But let's say I didn't even do that. Let's say I didn't even do that. But that thing would keep going in my mind, like throughout. I would be in the class, but I'll be thinking about my hair. So it is. Others' opinions and ideas have a very deep effect, although it varies from person to person, the amount of effect it has. But how do we take the good out of it and still not lose our individuality and uniqueness in the process?
So, we've gotten into this mess essentially because we have not delved into what this is. There is no profound experience of yourself. Who you are is a bundle of opinions that other people have given. If 10 people say you're good, you will become very good. It's like this. You went outside, somebody told you, oh, you are the most wonderful person on this planet. Then you are floating on cloud number what?
9.
Only 9, huh? In Tamil Nadu, we do 11. So you're floating on cloud number whatever, and you came home, they told you who you really are, and suddenly it'll crash the cloud. Floating on a cloud is not a wise thing, you're bound to crash, isn't it? Hello? Floating on a cloud is not a safe thing to do, you are bound to crash. So, whatever this floating on cloud number whatever is not a good thing because somebody blows you up. I must tell you this. If you have to settle this within yourself, one important thing is, this happened to me in a certain way. My daughter started traveling with me when she was 3.5 months old alone. So I'm driving my little Maruti all over the country, this is the time when I'm building Asia Foundation, and my right leg is always heavy. So I keep one hand on this little baby and drive full on the highways going from town to town, various programs and stuff. So she grew up in many people's homes, every week she's a new home. I made one rule to all of them, never teach the girl anything. You're not going to teach her ABC, you're not going to teach her 1, 2, 3, you're not going to teach her Mary had a little lamb, because I don't care whether Mary had a lamb or not. Nobody teach her anything. So, because nobody is teaching her anything, she's all eyes and ears. By the time she's 18 months, she's speaking 3 languages very fluently. Nobody taught her anything. I said, no rhymes, no 1, 2, 3, no ABC, nothing. She grew up like this and I wouldn't have sent her to school, but my schedules were crazy, plus no company of that age group around, she's the only girl. So I put her into school. When she was around 12, one day she came home little disturbed because of what happened at the school. And she said, you're teaching so many things to everybody, you're not teaching me anything. I said, well, I am not known to do these things unsolicited. Now that you've come, we could try something. I said, see, this is all you need to know. You never look down on anybody, nor do you ever look up at anybody. Then she looked at me like this, what about you, kind of thing. I said, see, if you look up to me, you will miss me completely. If you look up to me, what will you do? You'll take my picture and nail it into the wall. You will miss who I am. The value of who I am will be completely missed if you look up to me. You have to just look at me for what I am, for everything that I do, not look up to me. If you look up to me, you know, nailing is all that'll happen. So this is a simple thing, never look down on anybody, never look up to anybody. As simple as it sounds, this means you have no judgment in your head as to what is good, what is bad, what is high, what is low, what is virtue, what is sin. You're willing to look at life just for what it is. If you see life simply for what it is, you will effortlessly navigate through life. All these things will not even be an issue in your life.